Hi guys, it's Ksenia. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my top body mists that I'm going to be wearing this summer from Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret. If you missed my most recent video that I did about summer body mists that are not Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret, I will link that up in the cards and in my description box. Basically, I talk about amazing body mists for summertime that are not these two brands that I constantly talk about, but of course I had to also do this video because I feel like the majority of my audience loves Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret, as do I, so that is what I'm sharing with you guys. I have done this video in the past. I did one last year. I'm pretty sure I did one the year before that, and these mists are completely different to all of those videos. I don't want to continue to give you guys the exact same mist recommendations, obviously, so these are entirely new mists that you guys have not seen in previous videos. Before we get into this video, I did want to talk about something that is very random, and you guys are probably like, what is that? Today I want to share with you guys something really important that I feel like a lot of us don't really think about, but it ends up making such a huge difference, and that is the pillow that you're sleeping on. This portion of the video is kindly sponsored by Sleep & Glow. They sent me the Omnia Pillow that I'm going to introduce to you guys. If you are somebody that is worried about anti-aging, wrinkles, if you wake up super puffy and you have those like creases all over your face, I wake up every single day like that because I'm the biggest side sleeper in the world. I literally wake up with my face smushed into my pillow, and then I have these lines all over my face that don't go away for hours and hours and hours, and then I go and apply my makeup on top of those wrinkles, and then it just looks like I'm 90 years old. And with age, these wrinkles will become more and more prominent because it's kind of like a repetitive action. In the same way people are like, you know, don't smile too much because you get like those little crow's feet or like the smile lines. Obviously, it's like a repetitive action that kind of over time just permanently makes a wrinkle. And obviously when you sleep you don't really think about that, but it makes a huge difference when you have a pillow that corrects that. And the way that I found out about this pillow specifically is actually not from them reaching out to me. I actually knew about this before because I don't know if you guys watch Dr. Dre on here, but she's like a huge skincare YouTuber that provides really good information without like BS. I kept seeing this promoted on her channel, and I feel like when you think about, oh, a pillow is gonna prevent wrinkles, like that just sounds super gimmicky, but this actually works. And until you try it, I feel like you might be a little skeptical, which I kind of was, I'm not gonna lie, because it's a pillow. But when I share with you guys all these benefits, you're actually gonna be kind of shocked. This is the pillow, and I have it currently in a pillowcase right now because I've been using it for like the past week and a half. It comes with two pieces. Now this thing kind of adds a little bit more height, but this is the main part of the pillow up here. Now this pillow is entirely made out of memory foam, so when you sleep on it, it molds to the shape of your face, your neck. This pillow is designed by orthopedists, and it is specially designed so that you are sleeping in an anatomically correct position. I don't think many people realize, but the way that we sleep has a big effect in our health. As you guys can see, these little like divots on both sides, and those are specially designed so that when you're sleeping on it, and I'll give you guys, when you're sleeping on it, your neck is kind of perfectly laying here, so your face is just floating. Okay, so we are up close and personal here on my bed, but as you can see, my face is not smushed at all because I am right at the edge of where this little hole is right here, so I'm just comfortably sleeping. My neck is supported, but I'm not smushed into the pillow like I otherwise would be. I'm a huge night skincare type of person. I will slather on all my creams, all my oils and everything, and then I go to sleep and all of that product rubs on my pillow. But because your face is floating over here, that is not going to happen. And also you can buy these pillowcases on their site. They have this one, which is like their regular pillowcase, which is made out of tencel, which is a completely natural material made out of Australian eucalyptus wood. The material is also hypoallergenic, and it is also bacteriostatic, which means that it's not a breeding ground for bacteria. Like I said, I've been personally using it for like the past week and a half, and I wake up just feeling fresh and I don't look super puffy. And obviously because I'm not smushed into my pillow, I don't wake up with these lines all over my face. It's just an amazing investment towards a better sleep. Sleep is detrimental to our health, so you want to make sure that you're having good quality sleep, and why not add some skincare anti-aging benefits to that. They did kindly give me a code for you guys. If you are interested in this, you can use my code Ksenia10 for $10 off. Thank you to Sleep & Glow for sponsoring today's video. Before we get into it, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and turn your post post notifications on, and let's get started. All right, let's get started with these mists. I think I'm gonna start with Victoria's Secret because usually I always start with Bath & Body Works, so let's switch it up. First off, I have Pure Seduction Heat. This whole heat line was a major favorite of mine whenever this came out, and you guys are gonna see one more product in the heat line in this video as well, but this is Pure Seduction Heat. This is unlike the original Pure Seduction completely. I'm not really a big fan of the original Pure Seduction. I don't like Pure Seduction and I don't like Love Spell, but this smells entirely different. This smells so juicy and berry-like because this has sparkling raspberry in it. This is very, very fruity. It has a hint of floralness and honestly almost like a perfumey vibe. It smells a lot more high-end than just like your basic body splash. This is sparkling raspberry and sun-kissed hibiscus. Just so fruity, raspberry-like, very sweet, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Pure Seduction Heat. Speaking of the heat line, I also have Bare Vanilla Heat. Bare Vanilla is one of my all-time favorite scents from Bath & Body Works, and this Bare Vanilla, it has a touch of vanilla in it still, but it actually has mango. So think of Bare Vanilla basically with an added mango fruitiness to it, which gives it like this tropical vibe, almost gives it like a tropical drink vibe. There's also solar coconut in here, so you got mango, coconut, and vanilla. And how delicious does that sound? It's just like a fruity cocktail of like the most tropical fruits all blended together with a hint of vanilla. Then of course I had to bring out my Velvet Petals because this is kind of like an all year round scent for me, but I do wear it the most in the spring and summertime because it just does so well. Velvet Petals is just one of the best scents from Victoria's Secret, if not the best. I would say Velvet Petals and Bare Vanilla are kind of equally tied for me. They have two different vibes, so I love them differently, but this is just one of my all-time favorite scents. This is Lush Blooms and Almond Glaze. I don't know if I really agree with those notes, but this is a little bit different to the original Velvet Petals because as you can see, it is actually Velvet Petals Shimmer. So this is a shimmer body mist. So not only does it give you the amazing scent of Velvet Petals, but also a nice shimmer, which is perfect for the summertime. As far as the scent, I feel like most people know what this smells like because it is one of their core line products, but I will forever talk about this. If you don't have Velvet Petals, you need it. It is so feminine, so girly, so fun, but also kind of sexy in its own way. Every time I wear that, my husband compliments me on it. And then the last, not Victoria's Secret, but it's Victoria's Secret Pink. This is Sunset Sorbet. To me, this smells pretty similar to Cheirosa 62 Brazilian Crush. The dry down of it, it starts off a lot fruitier, but the dry down kind of gives me a vibe to that. When I smell this out the bottle, I almost get like a teak wood vibe. Almost gives me like cologne vibes in a slight way, which I personally find super, super sexy. It says Ice Papaya and Glitter Waves, so it's not really descriptive. It honestly kind of reminds me of Yara by Lattafa, which I've said before. That also kind of gives me a vibe to Cheirosa 62, but it's like a little bit fruitier, and that's kind of what this is. Do not sleep on Sunset Sorbet. I don't know if they have this out right now. A lot of the scents that I mentioned that are not in stores, you can still find these scents on Mercari. So if you can't find these in stores, check out Mercari. That's all for Victoria's Secret. Now let's get into Bath & Body Works. So the first two scents are, of course, these two. These two came out in the same collection, like, was it a year ago? I think it was less than a year ago, which by the way, the SAS is coming up soon, and I'm not gonna lie, the last SAS they had, and even the one before that, like the winter one they had, and then also the summer one of last year, I barely participated. I don't even think I bought, well, the winter one I didn't participate in at all. I didn't buy a single scent. And then the summer one that they had last year, I think I might have gotten like 2 scents. They haven't had any super exciting scents for me lately. I feel like the one that they had 2 years ago was the most exciting one for me because I found a lot of scents, and so that was kind of like how I grew my collection. But the past two just haven't wowed me. Let me know if you guys have had the same experience. But I feel like this upcoming one is kind of exciting because I have seen of some pretty nice new releases that they're gonna have. They also have some discontinued scents that they're bringing back that I've seen. So I think I'm definitely gonna participate, and obviously if I do, I will obviously do a haul. Let me know if you guys know any other information on the SAS or any scents that I need to keep a lookout for, because I think I'm actually going to participate in this one. But anyways, back to these. First off, this is Bubblegum Pop. It's like very citrusy, but then when you spray it on the skin, it smells like bubblegum. Not the Hubba Bubba type of bubblegum. It's like a fresher bubblegum. It smells like the bubble gums that come in like the little squares. I'll put up a picture. Like it smells more like those than it does like Hubba Bubba. Hubba Bubba is really, really sweet. And this one has a bit of like freshness to it. This is Gumball Sugar, Candied Fruits, and Citrus Burst. And it's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's very citrusy though. That's kind of like the main thing I smell throughout it. But then when it starts to dry down, I get hit with the Gumball Sugar and the Candied Fruits, which makes this very, very bubblegum smelling. So it's a really, really fun scent for the summertime. I would wear this alone or mixed with other fragrances. And then this is one of my all-time favorite scents. I didn't think I was gonna like this because I like citrus scents, but not like to great extent. Like my collection is not gonna be filled with just citrus scents. I need sweetness. But this smells like ice cream. The dry down of this is so amazing. This is Orange Vanilla Twist. This has notes of juicy orange, summer sherbet, and vanilla cream. So it does start out kind of citrusy, but then it slowly dries down and it gets creamier and creamier and sweeter and creamier and just a lot of vanilla. It's basically like an orange creamsicle and it's amazing. This is probably the newest scent, like my newest purchase. I purchased this a month or 2 months ago, something like that. And to be honest, like I said, I haven't really been in Bath & Body Works. There just hasn't been that many new scents, but I really wanted to check this one out. This is Fresh Coconut and Cotton, and this is perfect. This is strong. This actually lasts like a normal perfume does, and it kind of gives me a vibe to like beach walk, but it's better. It's literally exactly what it sounds. It's fresh cotton, so it has that cottony, clean linen scent, almost like dryer sheet, that amazing like dryer sheet type of scent. But then it also has coconut in it, so it kind of gives like a clean summer vibe. This has notes of coconut, coastal breeze, and beachside cotton. I totally agree with that because on top of it being super clean and coconutty, it has like this beachy scent, but not in like a sunscreen way that you would think the coconut would give off. It just has this saltiness to it. I can't really explain, but it's just so good. This is a really, really good layering product with a lot of like summertime mists that are like fresher. It's so good for that. But even on its own, this is super long lasting. Like definitely one of my longest lasting Bath & Body Works scents for sure. And it smells high end to me. Like it's not giving cheap body spray vibes. Next up, this is again very beachy, but 10 times sweeter than Fresh Coconut and Cotton. This is Beach Nights, and this is Toasted Marshmallow, Sea Salt Breeze, S'mores Accord, Beach Driftwood, and Creamy Vanilla. So this has a little bit more going on in it. I don't know how they've captured this, but it smells exactly like you're by the seashore and it's sunset or even after sunset, and you're gathered up by like a little bonfire by the beach kind of moment and you're roasting s'mores, but it's like summertime. So there's this like warm sweetness in the air from the s'mores. You get maybe a little bit of that toasty vibe as well because it is toasted marshmallow. So it's, I wouldn't say smoky, but just toasty, but also very summer appropriate because there is this beachy vibe in it. I don't know how they've done that, but that's literally the exact vibes of Beach Night. Next up, I have Pink Pineapple Sunrise. I love the scent of pineapple, and this is literally like a pineapple tropical alcoholic beverage that you drink like out of an actual pineapple. This is sweet pink pineapple, palm sugar, and sun-drenched nectar. It's giving literal like, oh my god, the pineapple is so strong in this, but it's very sweet, almost like candied pineapple. And like my mouth is like watering literally from this. Next, I'm pretty sure I talked about White T-shirt in my video last year, but this one came in the same collection. So White T-shirt is also great. Like I said, all those scents in that video are great. But for the sake of not being repetitive, this one came in that same collection. And this is Fresh Getaway. This has notes of bright yuzu citrus and fresh ocean air. This is kind of along the same vibes as Fresh Coconut and Cotton with that ocean breeze clean type of scent, but instead of it being coconut, this one has yuzu citrus, so it has this citrusy vibe mixed in with that ocean air, like that clean beachfront type of scent. It smells like the summertime, but in more of like a clean, even fresher way than Fresh Coconut and Cotton. Then I have Denim and Daisies. I slept on this scent when it first came out. I thought it was a little basic, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most unique scent in the world, but I've actually come to really like Denim and Daisies because It's a really easy to wear scent, but there's actually something I really like in it. There's this sweetness. This is Sweet Daisies, Sun-Soaked Denim, and Summer Citrus. This smells like a really good hair product, like a leave-in conditioner or like a really nice smelling hairspray. Some type of hair product that smells amazing, and I love those types of products, so to have that kind of scent in a body mist form that I can just apply whenever is amazing to me. It's just like a fun, pretty, girly, flirty type of scent. Next, another scent I very much heavily slept on is Summer Melody. This is so good. I think I almost returned this at one point a while back when it first came out because I bought it and I was like, I don't really care for this, but I was like, no. This is amazing. This is Golden Honeydew and Bronze Vanilla, and it is literally that exact description. It starts off with that bright golden honeydew, like you literally just have a fresh bowl of honeydew melon right in front of you, but then immediately as it's drying down, you get that bronze vanilla. So it gets like sweeter and more creamier and vanilla-y, and it's just so... It's like the perfect summer scent. It's like beach goddess vibes. And it is kind of a softer scent. So when I do wear it, I like to layer this up with like another more tropical sort of scent. I love layering this with Alien Goddess. That's kind of like my most popular go-to with this scent, but I need to try some other combinations with this just to kind of play up with that melon in here and the vanilla. But this is so good. Don't sleep on Summer Melody. Then, if you're a huge citrus lover, we have Lakeside Citrus. This is Autumn Air, Citrus Zest, and Sparkling Water. This is super citrusy, as you can imagine, but this gives me perfume vibes, and it actually reminds me so heavily of a perfume that I've smelled before, like Designer Status, but I can't pinpoint what that perfume is. This smells a lot more complex than what the notes are giving off. Like, it's not as, I mean, it's definitely citrusy and clean, but I don't know. I think it smells a lot like a Skylar scent that I've tried in the past. I don't know if it's Pink Canyon or, oh my gosh, I don't know, but this smells so much like a Skylar scent. I don't know if Skylar has like a salty scent in their collection. I'm pretty sure I've smelled this scent before. It has almost like a unisex vibe to it, but it's like sexy. Like, it's not a basic fresh citrus scent because it has some complexity to it that I can't pinpoint what that is exactly, but it smells amazing. And then the last two scents are a little bit more like sexy summer night out type of scents. So we have Sunset Glow. Now, Sunset Glow has been kind of deemed to be like a great dupe for Cherosa 62, which I kind of talked about earlier as well with that Sunset Sorbet scent from Pink. This scent is very similar to Brazilian Crush or Cherosa 62, but it's also different because this has a cherry note to it. So think of Cherosa 62 with the cherry note. That's the scent. It's like, it's almost sexier in a way. It is so good. I think they took the scent away and then they brought it back because a lot of people really love this, and the notes in here are amazing, and it's exactly like what the notes say. This is fresh coconut, sparkling cherry seltzer, dreamy moonflower, and caramelized vanilla. How amazing does that sound? I smell a little bit of every single one of those notes in here, but that caramelized vanilla is just really where this gets me. Like, so good. I can definitely smell the cherry scent in it. I need to put this down. So good. It's super sexy. Like, I would wear this alone as like my perfume. Not the longest lasting scent in the world, but this is like hypnotizing. And then I have Dream Bright. I feel like this wouldn't be like where your head goes to immediately when you think of a summer scent, but this one actually smells really good. It reminds me a lot of, kind of in a similar vibe to Into the Night, Dark Kiss. It's kind of in that family of fragrances. This is Sapphire Berries, Night Blooming Orchid, and Crystallized Vanilla. This has like a muskiness to it, but it, oh my god, it smells so good. It also reminds me of a designer scent. This gives off straight up like high-end designer perfume vibes. Nothing body spray detectable about this. Starts off pretty berry-like, then you get the orchid, and immediately you get the vanilla. But it's also so much more complex than even those notes. Like, I feel like there should be more notes added to this because there's just this darkness to this that I can't really explain, but it's so good. Just think something in the family of Dark Kiss and Into the Night, but honestly, almost even better than both of those scents. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thank you to Sleep and Glow for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to use my code Ksenia10 for $10 off. Let me know if there's any summer scents that I need to be looking out for at Bath & Body Works and Victoria's Secret right now, because to be completely honest, I haven't really stepped foot in either of those stores specifically for body mist. So let me know if there's anything out there that I need to check out that I'm like sleeping on. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.